Hey guys, it's me, EODGamer here, and some of you are actually not convinced that this character is worth building, your Harmony MC. This is a fantastically efficient character, and I'm going to showcase to you exactly what makes this character so good. As you can see, I only have 2 gear equipped. This is for HP so you don't get one-shotted, and this is a little bit of speed so I can move the characters up. And all of my DPSs for this showcase is going to use the exact same thing. So Serval here, practically free light cone that we got at the start of the game, HP, speed again, and Aventurine, Argenti is using also HP and speed just to get a bit of tankiness, 2 point something k HP so you don't get one-shotted. The only character that's going to be fully built is Aventurine, which just to put that thick shield so my characters don't instantly die. And I'm going to show you how well and efficient this character is. Tons of value, really changes the game a lot. Let me look for something with a bit of imaginary physical weakness so at least we can get some stuff going. This stage looks pretty good, so let me just go and remove some of these 2 units. Let's slap Trailblazer in. Where is my Trailblazer? And Serval as well. Serval is somewhere around here. And yeah, energy is fine. So we're just going to do the first half on the 3rd mode, and you can see exactly how strong this is. I'm just playing with units that have very, very high amounts of burst, good amounts of AoE, so that we are able to hit a little bit more enemies with super break damage. So let me just show you. Super great. If you are not already convinced to build Trailblazer, this is a great opportunity. Not very, very expensive also. So once the ult is up, any moment now, then you can see when it starts kicking into high drive in terms of the super break damage. So 3 completely naked DPSs can still pop like a ton of damage. This is on, of course, 100% auto. Obviously, they're not doing much damage because all their gear is being removed. You could, of course, have like an energy restoration rope on like Trailblazer and stuff like that to help get the burst up quicker. But because of this demonstration, I just want to showcase very, very little gear and how it pops off. So now is when you start. So we have the backup dancer ready, and you can just watch the amount of damage that is being done from the super break damage. 6k from practically naked characters that are not even having any gear. So if you have tremendously bad luck of getting any gear, this is crazy amounts. Tons of, look at that, 4k super break damage. And now he's going again, 9k super break damage from a practically naked character. So you see how resource efficient it is. You don't even need crit rate damage, you don't even need relics, in fact, and yet you do still so much damage. Let's just watch a little bit more so that we can see how long it actually lasts us, and you can see it's actually pretty decent. If you look at this, my Trailblazer already has the outback, and there's still one turn left on the ultimate ability. Practically almost 100% uptime on pure fiction game mode with no energy restoration gear at all. Is it cheap to build? I think it's fantastically cheap, with massive amounts of super break, so you just need to like survive, do some damage. Okay, I think we've seen enough. It's good enough amounts of demonstration to show how good and efficient this character is. Let me talk about some characters right now that I think is very good for any of you players who maybe don't have the resources. I know not everyone has the resources to like shift entirely into a pure break team. Maybe you already have built other characters and you don't want to allocate too much resources. So here's the cheapest way to get into your Trailblazer if you want to start exploring a little bit in the super break kind of build. I've already talked about Team Com's build for Harmony Trailblazer, so in this video let's talk about some good characters to build. One of them that I really like a lot is Serval. She's free, everyone has her. Why is she really good is because you have an ultimate ability that hits a lot of enemies with only 100 energy burst cost. You can build her for break, you can build her for damage, crit, whatever not, scales a little bit better as well. She also has her basic attack which splashes on multiple enemies, and she does get back a lot of the energies with, I believe it's one of the Eidolons that she has, or whether it's, perhaps it's not. Perhaps I think it's a major trace that she has, which is this one here. So at the start of battle, you gain some energy back, and I think when she hits some enemies, she also gains some energy back. Somewhere that I remember that she does have that. Let me just look real quick. Is it perhaps it's an Eidolon or something? 3? 2? Eidolon 2? Yes, there it is. Took a while for me to find, but basically when you trigger her talent, she regenerates 4 energy, which is 4% of her entirety already. Very, very quick amounts of burst. Combines very well with Trailblazer. For any of you who don't know, this backup dancer effect procs based on toughness breaking, not like break effect. It's not break effect modified and stuff like. It's specifically, just think of it, the more instances you hit, the more break damage you do. Of course, there are some characters that have enhanced toughness breaking, like Runmei, who increases break efficiency. For example, characters like Xue, who hits stronger toughness breaking if you're hitting an enemy of quantum weakness, and etc as well. So that is the only nuances, but one of them that I really like, Serval, works great in pure fiction. If you are struggling in pure fiction, you refuse to build characters like Herta and stuff like that, Serval, very, very strong setup. You can even go for a fire AoE character, for example, like Gui Naifen, who builds very well into breaking fire weakness enemies if you don't have Himiko. 120 burst cost, not the highest as well. You can consider going down that road. Otherwise, Argenti also has a super low burst. Even though it says 180 here at max, you really only just need like 90, and he gets a lot of refund from the enemies, as we see over there. No energy buffers in the team, but he was practically bursting very, very often. And this was with a practically naked Argenti also. HP gear is not even, I mean, it's okay, I guess, but HP gear, 1 boot, and yet we are already doing so well in the pure fiction game mode. So anyone can find value with Harmony Trailblazer, free character like Serval even, very, very strong. Other than those, if you are looking to look for any other AoE damage dealer, I think interesting characters to play, of course, would be characters like Gallagher, who scales well with break effect. Harmony Trailblazer pushes over. AI is a bit iffy, so you might not get that amount of like break effect and stuff, but also probably a good idea to build too. Other than that, Chu Sang, excellent unit. She has an ultimate ability here that pushes her up again. So after you hit the enemy, you hit their weakness, you trigger super break. She goes again, you hit again with her scale perhaps, because she pushes herself up. If the enemy's weakness broken, she triggers her sword stance, which combos very nicely into Trailblazer's overall kit, especially if you don't have Argenti. Great physical weakness breaker. With some Eidolons, I believe it's E2, or is it E1, sorry, when you hit an enemy weakness broken, you basically get your skill point back. So she becomes a skill point neutral or even skill point positive character depending on how you use it, triggering a lot of super break effects at the same time. Very, very strong unit to combo as well. Luca is also another option who does a lot of bleed damage on the enemies. Does like break effect, also scales very well with break, but it's a bit more niche single target. You might find it a bit more challenging to get into the whole rhythm of Luca, but also a good idea if any of you are planning to go down that way. Other than that, for now, we don't have a dedicated character that scales off with break effect, but we might see one coming out with boot heal. Then we will shift our attention towards more of the Memory of Chaos meta of beating down big enemies with break effect. But for now, not too many characters are probably meta in a sense going with break effect just at the moment, but we will definitely see that change. This is a tremendously efficient character. Hope that this short showcase and short narration shows you the strength of this character. Don't sleep on this character. Don't just, it's another MC, is probably trash and stuff. Try it out, play it a little bit, have fun, bring random comms into your pure fiction and try it out. I think you will enjoy it a lot. Very efficient character to build. I don't even have this character very well built. It's like 5, 8, 9, 8 with like E1 only because I haven't grinded the rest of them, and you can get these all for free, at least up till E5 right now in 2.2. But anyways guys, hope you found this video helpful, the short sharing as well. Leave a comment below. Do you like this character? Do you think you want more of such break effect in Hoyoverse, wanting to introduce more of these kind of things? Let me know in comments below. Otherwise, I think you'll be very interested in these two other videos on Harmony Trailblazer, where we go in depth on how to maximize the value of this character in terms of build and team compositions for these very, very versatile characters. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you next video.